Hey there, beautiful souls. Holy frickin' cannolis. Spirit woke me up at 3:33 and said, deliver the message. I try to fight it. I try to lay there and sleep. And I couldn't. Spirit was making it hard for me to go back to sleep. So I'm like, okay, what is it that you want me to deliver? And I'm not really sure what all is going to happen in this message, but the biggest thing that Spirit is guiding you to do is really step into discernment. Really trusting your intuition, trusting in that gut feeling, because it is playing a pivotal role in your expansion. It's playing a pivotal role in this energy that we're still sitting in with shedding of the old, okay? And what I'm hearing right now, the discernment is so important because your frequency is raising. And as you start integrating and embodying the year of the fire horse, it's going to be very important, very pivotal to what you're creating, to the timelines that you're shifting in, those higher timelines as you shift into a higher frequency. This is about having undeniable faith and trust in your discernment, in your intuition, in those gut feelings, in when something doesn't feel right, go with it. When you know something fabulous is going to happen, lean into that. Especially what Spirit is showing me is this discernment especially is going to get you into more alignment or extreme alignment with your higher self. Undeniable connection and communication with the universe, divine source, God, the collective, however you want to label it. Sorry, I'm spiritually stroking out. I am tired. I got my coffee. Another thing that Spirit showed me too was that as we are in this energy, for some people it's really pivotal, clearing up the throat chakra. It's very pivotal if you work with stones, if you work with crystals, to work with a sunstone. And there's a reason why they had me pull the sunstone. So this is a sunstone, okay? This sunstone the metaphysical properties are joy, optimism, empowerment. This is about leadership, creativity, passion, success, abundance. But this stone is also related to the sacral chakra. So as we are sitting in this year of the snake still and shedding things out, Spirit is saying you are meant for success. For some of you, you are meant to step into leadership in a more expansive role, using the power of your voice, using your story, using your creativity. Spirit is saying it's your passion that is leading you into leadership. And that is going to bring in all forms of abundance, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and financial. But it's really important that we work with this sunstone to clear out the sacral chakra, because the sacral chakra is where we hold the programming from relationships, whether it's intimate relationships, parental relationships, family, friends, co-workers. And when we hold the negative beliefs, programming, the hurt in that sacral area, it affects our root chakra. It affects also our worth and our value, and really trusting in our discernment, really trusting in who we are and what we are capable of creating. So if you do work with stones, Spirit is saying it would serve you well to work with a sunstone to help clear out any residue or resonance of limiting beliefs, old programming, things from past relationships, whether this was a narcissistic relationship, a controlling relationship. So right now I'm shuffling from my Dragon Oracle deck by Diana Cooper, okay? That's what Spirit told me to grab, so that is what I'm doing, because now it is 4:36 in the morning and I'm hoping I can get some sleep before the sun comes up, but I doubt I will. Okay, holy frickin' cannolis. All right, so we've got the magenta dragon. This dragon helps to bring forward soul wisdom. Okay, and as we sit in this year of the snake, wrapping it up and stepping into the year of the fire horse, the card says, awaken soul memories and higher spiritual understanding. Prepare for accelerated ascension. That is why Spirit is saying, trust in your discernment, lean into that discernment. And even as you receive these learning opportunities that we are experiencing right now, and they're intense, it is really going to push you into discernment. Are you going to trust in what lies within you, your intuition, that gut feeling, your higher self? Okay. So also too, what I'm hearing with this magenta dragon, with awakening your soul wisdom, for some of you, clear audience, that those ear chakras are really starting to open up. You might start being, oh my gosh, sorry, spiritually stroking out. You may be hearing whispers. You may have dreams where someone is leaning into your ear and telling you things. If the communication isn't clear, if you're feeling like it's not clear, ask them to be clear. But Spirit is saying, trust in that discernment. Trust in what you are hearing, seeing, and feeling, okay? And the next is air and fire dragon. Air is about ideas. Air is about creativity. Fire is about passion, which is why Spirit is saying work with the sunstone, because the sunstone is about empowerment. It's about creativity and passion and success and abundance. And it goes hand in hand. Spirit is saying it goes hand in hand with this air and fire dragon, okay? And this card says, harness your creativity, excitement, enthusiasm, communicate your passion. And in yesterday's message, it was the throat chakra is blossoming. Spirit is saying a lot of you have done a lot, you've done a lot of work in that sacral area, which hasn't had a positive effect on removing suppressing your voice, shutting down your voice, okay? So know that as we still sit in the year of the snake, especially this weekend, lean into that magenta dragon. Invite this dragon in to help you bring forward your soul wisdom, to help bring clarity and really open up those ear chakras. But most importantly, trust in that discernment, okay? I just want to see what else, let's go to the fairy oracles. What else we need to know about clearing out the sacral and really expanding our creative energy, because Spirit is saying, hold on. Spirit is saying this is your time to rise up. And whatever it is that you're creating, whatever you're working on, whether this is new projects, business, Spirit is saying that your businesses, the projects that you are getting off the ground, that you have been working so hard on creating, they will be coming to fruition. This is really about grabbing a hold of this energy and really allowing to clear out what doesn't serve you, so that that abundance, that success continue to come in, but come in on a grander level, okay? Find balance, okay? What I'm hearing is, in this energy right now, this is about finding balance, and you're going to find that balance in your discernment, really trusting in what you are hearing, seeing and feeling. But two, what I'm hearing from the fairies, from fairies of like Una, Diana, Maeve, this is about finding balance between work, rest, and play. Okay? Work, rest, and play, because you want to have that balance, because that is going to help with that discernment. Spirit is saying, the fairies are saying that if we don't balance out the rest and the work and the play, our energy becomes depleted. Our creativity, our passion gets depleted. Our guidance gets blocked. So Spirit is saying, really allow yourself to find balance as we sit in this energy, because for some of us, this energy is really, really heavy. is make sure that you're incorporating some type of play. Maybe play is just coloring a book. Maybe play is doing some painting. Maybe play is going out to lunch with a friend. Maybe going to a movie or sitting at home watching a movie. But the fairies, the angels, the dragons, they're saying find that balance. Sit in meditation. Because this balance that you are integrating and embodying is truly going to help you get in alignment with the things that you're creating, with your creativity and your passion. Okay, so I just want to see what archangels are working with the air and fire dragon, magenta dragon, and the fairies in helping us to really embody, integrate, trust our discernment, but also help awaken our soul's wisdom, expand our energy so that we can really, as we step into this year of the fire horse. Oh my God, you guys, I am like spiritually stroking out. Okay, so this, I love this, you guys. Holy freaking cannolis. The archangel that we're working with is Chariot, and this is pillar of service. Look at her throat chakra. Look at that flower blooming in the throat chakra. Spirit is saying your voice is meant to be heard. The type of service, the way that you are bringing healing into this world, the way some of you are healers, some of you are activators, some of you are here to help guide other people through your own story. Spirit is saying, Archangel Chariot is saying, step into the power of your voice. It is very pivotal. But also, too, as we sit in this year of the snake, wrapping it up, this is about stepping into the power of your voice and claiming what you are releasing out of your life and claiming what you are releasing into your life. Okay, and the card says, serve with a gracious heart and know that God is serving you. What you give yourself is what you get back. I just keep seeing a giant infinity sign, okay? So I'm just going to see what angel numbers are associated with these dragon cards, discernment, and finding balance, okay? We've got 666. This is about reflection. Once again, this energy is about sitting in reflection and really looking at what is true, what needs clearing out, what false illusions are still being hung onto, what reflecting and looking at what limiting beliefs or old programming that was instilled in you that needs to be released. So this weekend is going to be really about reflection so that you do have that clarity when tomorrow on Sunday, that full moon comes in and you can truly do a deep releasing out and releasing in. What I'm hearing from Spirit is get clear in what you don't want, what you are no longer carrying. But then also, too, under this full moon, release into your life what it is that you want. Step into the power of your voice and claim it, okay? I'm going to read what the card says. It says, when you allow time for reflection, you allow yourself to see where inner shifts are needed. It's time for you to look at your beliefs and ask, is this serving me? Or is it time for me to release this? Reflect, refocus, and readjust. Okay. And once again, that's finding the balance. In the reflection, you're going to find that balance. And through the balance, you're going to gain clarity. You're going to gain clarity in what false illusions, limiting beliefs that you're still hanging on to so that you can completely release it. Spirit is saying, and this is very strong, and I even told this to some of my clients, tomorrow's full moon, it is pure magic. This is about Merlin magic coming in. So whatever rituals you do for the full moon, Spirit is saying, release what doesn't serve you, let that go, but then also do a ritual of releasing what you want into your life, okay? I'm just going to ask Spirit, is there anything else we need to know regarding this energy today? Oh, holy freaking cannolis, guys. This is not an algorithm thing. This is literally Spirit talking. This is your higher self talking. This is the ancestors, the dragons, every member of your spirit team. And this is the unbound. You are releasing soul patterns. You're releasing soul patterns that don't serve you. You are literally releasing old contracts. Spirit is saying you're going into the Akashic records at night and you are wrapping up. This is about wrapping up karmic cycles. This is about unbound. Like with this energy, you're releasing past lives. You're no longer carrying that energy from past lives, from old contracts, old soul patterns that don't serve you. So really take time in this energy, reflect, refocus, recalibrate, clear out, because that is going to bring the balance. That is going to get you into extreme alignment with your discernment, because you have big things to do here, beautiful soul. You're here to empower. You're here to lead. You're here to create. You're here for people to experience your passion. It's through your passion that you're not only bringing healing to yourself, but you're bringing healing to others. There is great success physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually coming to you, for you, and through you. Abundance is on its way. Spirit is saying, what are you going to do with that energy? We're giving you the playbook. Now, what are you going to do? So, beautiful soul, grab a sunstone, get a sunstone, sit in meditation, really reflect in what doesn't serve you, because you are unbound now. You are unbound. Spirit is saying it is through the work that you have been doing for the last several years, but especially within the last 6 months, that deep clearing. And as we wrap up this year of the snake, you are unbound. You no longer are going to be held down and held back as long as you continue to choose to choose, as long as you choose to choose you and your higher self, to really embody and integrate in your discernment. Totally, undeniably trust and believe in who you are and what lies within you, and letting go of what doesn't serve you. So that, my beautiful friends, is the message today. Until we meet again, love, light, and many, many blessings.